All right, Greg, or whatever your name is. Who knows if that's even your real name? Anyway, I don't usually respond to negativity, especially on YouTube or any platform, social media platform for that matter. But listen, Bozo, I'm gonna give you what you want today, okay? So I was just going through my comments recently, trying to get caught up on things, and this individual gets in my comments and proceeds to disrespect me because he feels like I'm somehow responsible for these R50s allegedly getting picked clean in one of the junkyards that I go to on the north side of Vegas. Well, guess what, Bozo? The junkyard is not a secret. Everybody here in Vegas knows about the junkyard. In fact, everybody knows about these R50s in the junkyard, okay? You're not the only one, just like I'm not the only one that knows that these junkyards exist and these vehicles exist in the junkyard. It's a first come, first served basis, okay? Just like if someone gets to the junkyard, and I've had it happen to me many times where people have gotten to parts in the junkyard before I could get there. And guess what? It is what it is. You can't get upset about that or blame somebody over that. If I had that kind of power and influence to somehow cause people to miraculously go to the junkyard and pick these clean, and that's a bold-faced lie. You know you're lying, Greg. You know that. If anything, I would have respected you more if you said maybe a D21 or WD21 was picked clean, but it's definitely not based on my influence on this situation, okay? And you saying that you hope that somebody steals my rig out of the parking lot at the junkyard, well, guess what? It's not hiding. Just like it's not hiding here in my driveway, okay? Don't you ever in your life come at me because of your shortfalls. And that's great that you feel the need to resort to going on eBay and spending whatever hellacious amount of money to get these parts for your R50, allegedly. You big liar, you. I can't even believe I'm dignifying this particular comment with a thought right now. But then again, it's not the first time. I've had people blame me for different things that they're experiencing. As a matter of fact, people that don't even reside here in Vegas, for that matter, accusing me of gouging people, this, that, and the third. Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody that's ever purchased any part related to the R50, WD21, D21, or any other vehicle for that matter, feel free to chime in on this particular topic. Because, again, Greg, and again, I don't even know if that's your name. I really don't care. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. But that doesn't mean that your opinion is a fact. So please don't run around pushing your opinions like they're fact. Because if anybody else seen this post or this comment that you posted, this idiotic spill that you posted under one of my junkyard videos that's like super old. This thing is like almost a year old already. And you're blaming me for supposedly not being able to find parts for your R50 with Big Wolf. Because guess what? Every time I go to the junkyard, I see people that are there who specialize in going to the junkyard and taking everything. And not even so much for the R50 platform. Any of you guys that are out there that happen to be a Honda head, you know just what I'm talking about. You're looking for parts for your old Honda, good luck. You're not going to find them here. Shout out to Young Static in California because they seem to have the best junkyards out there and the best availability for parts. But yeah, don't you ever in your life, all that tough talk over the internet, and let me not get too hype on you, but you're sweet, okay? If you see me in the street at the junkyard, you definitely wouldn't be talking to me like that. I think you know that. Don't play with me. Don't you ever in your life try to disrespect me like that. I'm a nice guy. I'm really nice. I like people. But don't play with me. Don't disrespect me. In the flesh or over the internet. I don't play that. I'm very respectful of people, but I have zero tolerance for disrespect. And it's obvious you wanted my attention, so I'm giving it to you. Publicly. Huh. Because that's what you wanted. You wanted to be seen. So I'm going to make sure you get seen. This is also going to be the first and last time that I respond to you, Bozo. And for those of you who live in the Las Vegas area that knows this guy, you might want to consider disassociating yourself from him because he's also a racist, just in case you didn't know. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, it's time to get back to having fun again. Let's build.